Welcome, Jill. Welcome back to the podcast you missed last week. You were out of town visiting family.
So it was just the J sip and sip.
It was. Dan Kaufman stopped by, and we had a great conversation. So you got a lot to live up to. No pressure.
Okay, I'll try.
It's a great conversation. We're going to go on a little bit different path today. You the other day said, "Hey, do you want to have pancakes and eggs for dinner?" And it led to about a 10-minute debate because I don't feel that pancakes and eggs should be on the same plate. And literally, it was an argument.
I don't think I asked for your permission since I was the one making dinner. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner tonight. I'm thinking about doing pancakes and eggs, and you're like, well, those two they don't go together.
Not on the same plate. I can't. And that's what.
So do they go together in the same meal but on separate plates?
I don't think they go together at all.
They're both breakfast foods.
So is bacon, biscuits, and gravy, but they don't normally go together.
You can have a plate of biscuits and gravy, and you can have a plate of bacon.
But this is what got me my head thinking about this was we disagree on so many different types of food, and a lot of people do. I thought, let's do a podcast on food. So no, when it comes to breakfast, I don't think that eggs and pancakes go together.
Why?
Because I don't think they would taste good together on the same plate, and especially if you got like syrup in your eggs.
Okay, but I'm saying, why can't you have two separate plates? I know you are weird about your food touching.
I am that person. Like the divider trays we had in high school, greatest invention ever.
So why don't they go together?
I don't think they would just go. They're both not. The texture is kind of both soft, and I like something to mix it up. That's something to go together.
You're a weirdo.
So what would your perfect breakfast be then?
Probably either pancakes or waffles with bacon and eggs. It doesn't all have to be on the same plate.
It'd be good with the bacon, not the eggs though.
And I already know your favorite breakfast because you literally don't even ever consider anything else for breakfast.
What about donuts? You're a big donut fan.
I do like donuts.
Well,
But to me, a donut is a singular breakfast dish. A donut doesn't really go with anything else for breakfast.
How about the donuts that have bacon on them?
No, absolutely not.
I'm just see, you're wrong on that one. How do you not?
Okay, time out. This is the issue with you. You can't appreciate that someone else has a differing opinion than you.
I think the biggest thing is I'm not a big sweets person, and especially for breakfast. And that's what you always want for breakfast.
No, I'll have eggs and toast or eggs and bacon. That's fine with me.
Yeah, because you can't have pancakes every day.
Yeah. I'm fine with eggs and bacon.
So pancakes, eggs, and bacon
Sure.
would be your absolutely dream breakfast.
I don't know. Sure, I guess.
I'm glad we talked about this earlier today and you put time into thinking about
I'm busy.
it. Raising a toddler.
Anyways, no, bacon does not belong on donuts.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes. I don't need something like chewy and crunchy at the same time on my donut.
It's supposed to be sweet and salty.
Your mom tries to add bacon to brownies. Ugh, no.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
You know what's even
I don't
better?
want to chew my brownie with all its like ooey gooiness and there's a chunk of bacon in it.
It's even better is when she puts it on chocolate cake.
No.
It's that salty and sweet.
No, put pretzels on it or something, but not bacon.
Well, that'd be good too.
Yeah, see, you have a better alternative.
You know what's even better? Walnuts.
No.
The bacon on chocolate cake. Try it.
I have tried it. I don't like it.
No, I'm telling our listeners if you've never tried it, either on a donut.
Okay, well, I'm telling them you're not missing much if you haven't.
You should have an open mind and try anything.
Okay, well, yeah, tell yourself that.
I've tried waffles and pancakes and eggs, and they're okay separate. I do feel pancakes that are an overrated breakfast. I want to put that out there right now.
Okay, that's your opinion.
I don't get the appeal. It's not like I don't like them, but I've never woke up and be like, man, I want some pancakes today.
I could probably eat pancakes like once a week.
Or waffles.
Love waffles.
Here's another one. French toast, overrated.
Sorry, because I'm bad at making it.
No, you can get French toast. Hey, let's take bread, put it in eggs, and fry it. Let's have eggs.
You don't like eggs?
I like some eggs. With a runny yolk, fried egg with a runny yolk. That's delicious. But no, the ultimate breakfast is biscuits and gravy.
Yes, we all know this. You literally won't get anything else whenever we go somewhere for breakfast.
It's so good. It's my
I
favorite
know
breakfast.
it's good.
It would be the last breakfast I'd ever eat if I had that choice. You never eat it though. Have you ever even really ate biscuits and gravy?
Yes,
Do you
I
know,
have.
Do you know what you're missing out on? A good biscuit and some good rich gravy.
I have had biscuits and gravy.
I don't think you've had biscuits and gravy since we've been together.
I don't order it when we go out somewhere.
You usually get pancakes, don't you?
Pancakes, waffles. And it goes back to the Waffle House argument. You go to Waffle House and get hash browns.
Hash browns with the chili on it. That's really good.
Chili's not a breakfast food.
It can be.
No, it's not.
It is a Waffle House. No.
Did we talk about that on our Sip and Say or on your prior podcast?
I think it's been brought up a few times.
Okay.
But
well, for any new listeners, Jake swears that the only thing that you can get at Waffle House is the hash brown with chili on it.
Yep, I forget.
Because it's called Hash Brown House, apparently.
It's called Waffle House, but it doesn't mean you have to get waffles.
Okay, but at a Roadhouse, which doesn't even have steak in the name, I have to get steak.
Roadhouse literally translates to steakhouse.
Waffle House literally translates to waffles.
I think Waffle House translates
It's the same word.
Poor person hibachi. That's what that stands for. Because that's all Waffle House is.
I realize that, but that has nothing to do with your hash browns.
Hash browns with chili. Oh, Waffle House is so good.
I'm not saying it's not good, but
You've never had it.
because you would never let me have a bite of yours.
We'll just order it.
No, I'm getting a waffle because I'm at Waffle House.
The same waffle you can make at your house for 10 cents. They're going to charge you $3 for it.
That's fine.
That's another thing. I don't want to go out and get something I can make at home for, like
You can buy the
$10.
Bob Evans gravy.
That is pretty good. They have pretty good gravy, but it doesn't beat the homemade Mama Sewell.
I've never made gravy, so.
It's pretty easy. I mean, it's just the
Then
fat.
why don't you make it for us sometime? Since you're so obsessed with biscuits and gravy.
Maybe it will. I'm pretty sure it's just fat from the meat, flour, and milk.
Okay.
And you season it however you want.
Alright, well this weekend I expect some biscuits and gravy.
Will you eat it, or will you be like, can I get a pancake?
Jake, I like biscuits and gravy. I will eat it.
Yeah.
Mom will make toast with gravy on it sometimes.
So what would your last meal, last dinner?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's too hard of a question.
You ever thought about that?
I mean, I have, but I feel like it's too hard to narrow down.
For my appetizer, I like the nice shrimp.
I'd have biscuits and gravy.
I like a nice shrimp cocktail.
And then I'll have hash browns and chili.
No. Can I finish my thought here? Then I'm going to have a nice big ribeye with mom's fried potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably go double starch and get mashed potatoes too, because I really like potatoes.
Okay.
What else are you going to have with steak? You must have 2 potatoes. It's your last meal, who cares? And then for dessert, Jack Coke.
I was gonna say you're not gonna have dessert.
You never thought about what your last?
I mean, I thought about it, but I have no idea what I would have. I have no idea. I don't know. I'd probably have ice cream for dessert though.
I could see that. You'd probably get something plain.
You get something stupid.
Pretty like.
Because whatever I want is the best thing.
Can you get chicken tenders?
No,
I'll
I
get
would
chicken
not.
tenders.
How often do I ever get chicken tenders
I know.
somewhere?
Is there something you get?
What, because I'm a 6-year-old child?
You get grilled cheese when we go to certain places.
When they put mozzarella sticks in the middle.
It's a drunken creation like none other.
So what were we talking about right before we started recording? Oh, okay, so green beans.
Oh, foods that we either love or despise.
Okay, so you don't like green beans.
No.
But you've had green beans once at a graduation party that had bacon and pork fat in it, which I'm sure tasted very delicious.
It's very good.
But you were under the assumption that that was green bean casserole. And I'm saying, no, that is not green bean casserole. You obviously don't know what green bean casserole is as the Thanksgiving side dish because it does not have bacon nor pork fat in it.
It would be better if there was bacon and pork fat in it. Literally, there was so much bacon and pork fat, you couldn't even taste the beans.
Okay, well, there's so much cream of mushroom soup in green bean casserole that you can't taste the green beans. So, okay, but now that we've come to this revelation, have you never really tried green bean casserole then? Because that's what you thought green bean casserole was?
No, I had tried it before and after. Before, because I'm always willing to try new foods. I didn't like it. I was at a graduation party. I was offered it, and I would have felt disrespectful had I turned it down.
But the one you tried before, was that the Thanksgiving green bean casserole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I got to try this. Maybe it wasn't a casserole, but it had green beans in it, and it was in a big pan, like a casserole dish. It was really good, because like I said, bacon, pork fat, who knows what else, and it was really good. And then I was like, okay, I'll try green bean casserole again, and it was terrible. Because all I could taste was green beans.
I don't know what green bean casserole you're eating then. Because anytime I eat it, I don't even taste green beans.
Nah.
It's funny that I love green beans, you hate green beans, and the only vegetable I can get Blair to eat right now is canned green beans.
He hammers some green beans.
Oh, but here's another debate that we've had, and I've been wanting to look this up, I just haven't. Are cucumbers a fruit or a vegetable?
It's fruit.
See, but I feel like everybody else says it's a vegetable.
The rule I've always heard, if it has seeds, it's fruit.
But like green peppers aren't fruits, are they?
Yeah, peppers are a fruit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's look that up. Let's Google that right now.
I'm pretty sure anything with seeds. The one that trips
I
me up.
know tomatoes are technically a fruit.
Right.
Pumpkins are technically a fruit.
Right.
Doesn't zucchini have
Seeds.
seeds? So all of those are fruit.
I would think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our peppers fruits. And it says fruit.
Okay, look up cucumbers.
Cucumbers have seeds. Anything with seeds.
I know.
The only one that I would be confused on, it would be a banana. Do bananas have?
A banana's a fruit.
Right, but does it have like seeds in it?
No. But it's a fruit. It's not a vegetable.
Yeah, cucumbers are fruit.
So literally everything's a fruit. So you can make a whole salad of lettuce, cucumbers, and peppers. I guess the lettuce is technically a vegetable.
I think lettuce would be a vegetable. Beets, radishes, because they're like bulbs. Onions.
Carrots.
You don't get onions. I don't think you get bulbs. Carrots, I don't think you have seeds.
So, okay.
Potatoes.
So back to what I was saying. The only veggie he'll really eat is green beans right now.
Yeah. But I find myself, I like more vegetables than fruits. Like, okay, this one's going to be, and I know you know this about me, and a lot of people probably don't. I think strawberries are the worst things ever to eat.
I feel like that's anti-American.
No, it's not. They're unbelievably tart.
I mean, that's like not liking fried chicken.
They're just way different.
And you don't like apple pie either.
No, anything with cooked apples, it's a waste of an apple, in my opinion.
We don't like applesauce either.
No, because you cook it. Why take a good, nice Gala apple or Washington apple, and then you mash it up and
You
cook
put it in a pie.
Ugh.
Pie is so much better to eat than an apple.
Nah, I don't have the apple. I like
I don't know
apples.
why. I don't know how you don't like strawberries. I get where you're saying that you think they're very tart, but all you have to do is just put, like, if you cut up some strawberries, you put a little sugar on them, and it releases more of the juices from it. It's not as tart. It's a little sweeter.
But then you can't get rid of those little seed pit things on the skin.
No, that's just what you eat.
Yeah. See, I'm very texture when it comes to eating.
Okay, but here's a weird one for you. So you don't like strawberries because of the seeds.
The texture's weird.
You don't like applesauce because of the texture.
Yeah, it's all like.
However, you love cottage cheese. Yeah, let's just dig into some chunky milk.
It's not chunky milk.
Yeah, it is, Jake. That's what cottage cheese is.
I love cottage cheese. Put a little pepper on it.
But you know what I'm saying? You have a thing for weird textures, but then you like cottage cheese. You have to see how those contradict each other.
I love anything orange flavored, orange juice.
No, you're not commenting on my cottage cheese reference.
I have another one you're gonna agree with. I don't like anything, or I love anything flavored orange. I love orange juice. I will not eat an orange because of the pulp.
I could see that being a weird texture for some people.
That one's okay. But no, strawberries I think are absolutely terrible. Cherries, blueberries.
Oh, the maraschino cherries, which
That's not
are
really
like the
cherry.
worst cherries for you.
It's soaked in
The
alcohol.
the cherry that goes on top of your sundae.
Yeah.
I'd eat a bunch of those.
Like watermelon.
How do you not like watermelon?
I'm not. I could eat it, but I'm not a big fan.
Why?
I just don't think the flavor's that good.
Are you from this country?
Yeah, I am.
Are you from Indiana?
Yeah, I like potatoes, corn, and pork tenderloins. That's the most Indian thing you can get.
Oh yeah, my other beef with you, because we talked about this before, is okay. So you're from Middle America,
Right in the heart of it.
landlocked Indiana,
Yes.
aside from Lake Michigan.
Small, yeah.
You don't like watermelon.
Nope.
You don't like apple pie. You don't like strawberries.
I don't like many fruit pies at all.
You don't like pumpkin pie.
No.
You don't like green beans.
No.
However, you could pull out the most random animal out of the sea
Or land.
or land, and you'll eat it
Mhm.
like some weirdo.
I don't think eating like calamari is weird.
No,
Calamari.
a lot of people eat calamari, but when we go to the Caribbean and you're like, boiled octopus, and it still looks like it did when it came out of the ocean. Yeah, let me dig into that.
It was really good. Hey,
But then you don't like strawberries. Again, do you see at least my tastes are very like parallel. Yours are just kind of
what's
like
that even mean? Explain parallel in your food tastes.
I feel like I have very parallel taste.
Very
You-
what? Middle America, I eat strawberries.
I feel like
and
I
apple
just eat like normal people.
pie. Normal people.
And a lot of the things that I don't like, other people don't like too.
Did you pull this or?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yes, I love any type of seafood.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. You're from Middle America, Indiana, and you don't like these like typical traditional Middle America dishes or foods. But you can literally pull any type of fish out of the ocean and you'll eat it.
Yeah, I haven't found any seafood I have not liked yet. Whether
That's
it
what I'm
be
saying. Again, you have a contradiction there. What contradiction is there about my food preferences?
what are some things that you really despise?
I don't like pickles. I like cucumbers, but I don't like pickles, I guess.
See, I think that's a problem.
But it tastes completely different when it's a pickle.
Yeah, they pickle it.
Yeah, it's too sour for me.
Do you remember when we went to Gettysburg and we went to the traditional diner, I guess, restaurant that served the period appropriate food from the Civil War?
Mhm. Yeah, it wasn't a diner, but it was a restaurant.
It was a restaurant, okay. And they had like these really good pot pies and that stuff, and then they
Mhm.
brought out pickled watermelon rind.
Yeah, that was bad.
Take.
She even said, she's like, a lot of people don't like these, but you at least gotta try them.
She-
Because they serve them to everybody.
Yeah, it's just like tradition. It's basically like chewing on just like the hardest sour,
I think I took the
sour
smallest bite of
fruit and then put dill pickle juice on it and try to eat it. This is what it tasted like.
It must have been those people's jam back in the day.
It's because it's all they had.
True.
They had to find a way to eat everything they had, but
I don't like pickles.
do you like any type of pickles?
No.
See, I love dill pickles, but I don't like what's it? Butter pickles and what's the other one? I can't remember, but there's a couple different types. I love dill pickles, but that's the only type I like.
I mean, I guess that as my contradiction, I like cucumbers, but I don't like it. But to me, they taste completely different.
They do.
It's not a texture thing. It's, I don't know, pickle. I don't like a lot of sour stuff.
No, I understand that cucumber and pickles are a lot different as far as flavor.
Okay, so that's pretty parallel. Back to my word there.
Well, what else do you despise?
sauerkraut, which you agree with me on that.
Yes.
Again, it's sour. I don't like it.
I can't get past the smell, the texture.
My mom always used to make me. She would always serve it with like pork and mashed potatoes, and she'd always make me eat a little bit, and so I would try to stir it up in my mashed potatoes and choke it down.
It's a New Year's tradition for a lot of people.
And my dad could just seriously eat it out of the can.
Yeah, my dad's the same way.
It makes me want to
Yep.
puke.
Yeah, it's like a New Year's tradition
Yeah.
for a lot of families. They always have to bring some good luck or whatever. But that's one I'll 100% agree with you that it's so bad. The smell and the
I don't. There's really not a lot of foods I absolutely hate. I mean, there's foods that I don't particularly like.
Also on my list, sour cream. And I understand sour cream goes in a lot of like casseroles, and I get it. Yeah, it's baked in there. It's fine. I can
And
go that.
cheesecake.
Yep. What? It's
Sour
in
cream?
It's in cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, then that's fine. But if you give me a Mexican dish, like we went out for Valentine's or late Valentine's dinner, no sour cream on my chimichanga, please. It's so like
And I'd be like, I'll take his.
I really try not to like pick at my food and like scoop stuff off. But if you give me a scoop of sour cream, I'm on surgery, get nothing out of there, removing that.
I don't get why you don't like it that much.
It's just the salt.
Is it? But it can't be a texture thing.
No, I just don't like the flavor of it. Not
To
at
me,
all.
I guess it just doesn't. I won't say it adds a lot of flavor. It adds a texture or consistency to a lot of dishes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of dishes could be considered kind of dry, and then you put in sour cream, and it kind of makes it better.
Like what?
I don't know. But you put me on the spot. I don't have to think about it. Don't put me on the spot.
Especially when they bring it out and it's like half your dish of the Mexican food. It makes me cringe.
So does it make you cringe when we're at Chipotle and I order sour cream on my bowl and they slop it on there?
Yeah, because I know if you don't eat it all, I'm not going to eat it.
Don't worry, I'm going to eat it all.
Yeah, sour cream is that's one food I just cannot stomach. Another one is pineapple.
You are so weird.
And if you put pineapple on a pizza, that's un-American in 49 out of 50 states. I get Hawaii. That's their thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't like pineapple on pizza either.
But
That's weird.
no, I don't like pineapple. I don't like pineapple juice. It's kind of like OJ for me. Like, I don't like oranges and I don't like pineapple, so I'll drink pineapple juice.
You're weird.
You think I'm weird with the way I eat.
You are. What else do I not like that you know of?
You're not a big seafood person.
No, I mean, I like fish. More probably your freshwater fish. I like salmon.
Salmon's good.
I'm not a big lobster or crab person.
You don't do sushi.
Ugh, no. I can't even get past the seaweed that they wrap it in, let alone
it's
the
so
raw
good.
fish part.
So good.
You made me try it on our honeymoon, and my exact comparison was that tasted like I just licked to the bottom of the ocean.
There's a little salty flavor to it.
It tastes like the ocean.
It's really good. Did you try the escargot on our last trip?
No.
Which is snails. I'm sure everyone knows that, but snails really really good. Almost has like an earthy taste, like similar to mushrooms.
yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I love to taste dirt.
No, like you like mushrooms.
Yeah, I do.
I think you would if you didn't know what you were eating, and you ate one, you'd be like, "That's not bad," because it doesn't have the like ocean taste, like scallops or shrimp or something.
I don't like olives, which apparently a lot of other people don't either, according to your post.
Yeah, we appreciate the feedback on Facebook of what people don't like, but man, olives got all sorts of hatred. I love any type of olive. The green ones, black, pitted.
The only time I
Manzilla.
will eat them is if they somehow get put on a pizza and they're in very, very fine pieces.
Like I can just
I won't taste them.
I could eat just a jar of black olives or green olives.
No.
Yeah, we got a few people despise pickles. I think pickles is a love hate. You can love them or you don't.
See, and that's why I feel like I don't feel like there's any foods that I hate that a lot of other people like,
Um,
and vice versa.
our former guest Danny Kaufman loves seafood. Agreed. Doesn't like cooked cabbage or olives. Cooked cabbage is basically sauerkraut, right?
I think so.
pretty
Well,
sure
it's pickled cabbage.
But it's cabbage. Doesn't like olives as well. Other people don't like seafood. Love potatoes. Liver and onions one that it's kind of hit or miss.
I'm not a big fan.
I didn't like it as a kid, but I actually had it a few months ago and it was pretty good. But I think it was because it was in a
It has
gravy.
a bad aftertaste.
It's like an iron, like an iron taste to it. It's a little weird. But your friend, who's been on the podcast before, Kyle Carsey, she was on our Red for Ed Day podcast. Loves seafood.
I thought she was your friend too.
Which is fantastic, but does not like cheesecake or pudding.
Kyle's weird.
Isn't
Kyle does not like melted cheese. So she even struggles with she'll eat pizza as long as it's not too cheesy. She doesn't like grilled cheese. She doesn't like anything with melted cheese.
I don't know, man. Cheese is one of those things I absolutely love.
So all the time I'm sending her videos or memes of people making grilled cheese or just like nacho cheese.
Maybe like me putting sour cream on something, how it would make me cringe.
How do you not? And I mean, there's cream cheese and cheesecake, but how do you not like cheesecake? I don't care if you're like a sweets person or not. How do you not like cheesecake?
Yeah, cheesecake's fantastic.
Kyle, we may have to talk about that one more.
Yeah, I don't get that one at all.
And pudding, I mean, maybe it's just a texture thing.
But it's just creamy. It's just chocolate. Like, didn't everyone eat the
pudding cups?
The pudding cups as a kid?
Well, sour cream's creamy, Jake, and you don't like it.
But
you don't even have to eat sour cream by itself.
That sour cream's disgusting. You make fun of me for the way I eat too.
Yes, because you act like you're gonna perform surgery.
Why don't you go ahead and enlighten people of how I eat?
I thought you wanted me to do an impression so everybody could watch me.
We'd have to YouTube
I thought that's
that.
what you're saying.
But what do I do that is so offensive to you while I eat?
Okay, well you have to get your plate all. I think you almost like get mad if I fix your plate for you because it's not. Oh, I did. Well, as he's spilling his water all over himself over there.
I just can't drink out of a glass. This is just water.
I think you almost get disappointed when I make your plate for you because it's not up to your specifications.
Yes.
And I'm consciously aware. I'm like, oh no, it can't be touching. Like I gotta scoot this portion, clear over to the side, and I gotta put this over here because they can't touch at all. Like, not even a little bit. And so you know what? I'm just gonna stop making a plate for you. From now on.
I like it when I need basically a hubcap size plate if it doesn't have dividers on it. I don't like my food touching at all.
Okay, so anyways, so yes, your plate has to be done to like your specifications, and you sit down at the table, and you literally like you scoot your chair in, and you gotta have your chair in the right spot, and you pull up your sleeves, and you even do like a little shoulder roll thing, and I think you even take like a deep breath too before you dive into your plate. I'm not exaggerating, am I?
Not really, no.
Okay.
No, you're not. I truly enjoy eating. I think a lot of people...
Everybody does.
No.
Everybody likes food.
I think people eat to eat. I truly enjoy the process of eating good food.
So do I. Like I said, those people on my 600-pound life, they eat because their life was filled with trauma. I eat that food because it tastes good.
It is good. Yeah, I will admit I am pretty finicky. Not necessarily about my food, but how I eat and how my plate's prepared.
And you don't speak to me while you eat. If I didn't bring up conversation, we would eat in silence. Even our 2-year-old who's not speaking much yet, I mean, he's stuffing his face too.
That's what you're supposed to do at the dinner table.
You're also supposed to converse too.
I listen.
That's That's not conversing.
I'm sorry, I kind of get into a zone while I eat.
It's fine, but you can eat and engage too.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to focus on two things. I think, okay, a lot of the reason I eat the way I do, and I'm very picky about it, because I've always got real bad canker sores, and I've gone a few days here or a week here where I was not able to eat at all. I just had it last December, or December ago. So when I'm able to eat, I really, really enjoy it, and I want to make the most of it.
I get you like food. So do I. Everybody does.
It makes me cringe that like Thanksgiving when people just put all their food together and it's all heaping up on top of each other. Like my dad does that, or my brother-in-law does that. I'm just like, guys, like, enjoy each individual component.
I will agree with you to a certain point, but there are foods that it's okay if they touch.
There's
Now,
like
certain foods, no, but certain foods, it's okay.
very few.
Like, it's okay if a little piece of turkey ends up in my mashed potatoes.
That's semi-acceptable. It's semi-acceptable.
Okay.
That's a reason I wouldn't want anything with pancakes. Back to that argument. I don't want any syrup on my bacon or my eggs or the sausage. Or
I don't mind syrup on my bacon,
Doesn't
eggs,
belong.
or sausage.
Doesn't belong. So yeah, I do eat pretty weird. You're kind of a messy eater though.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Especially when you eat popcorn.
That doesn't even affect you, though.
I have to watch it, and then I have to clean up the couch when you're done.
No, you don't. You've never cleaned up the couch.
I gotta get
after
the
me.
vacuum cleaner
Would
out.
you have a dog?
I gotta get the vacuum cleaner out
No, you
for all
don't.
the kernels that have been
No, you
spilled.
don't.
So what would be your favorite food? If you could narrow it down.
I don't know, Jake. I'm not a good person to pick favorites for that kind of stuff. There's a lot of foods that I like and love.
There's not one go-to, like if you had that one.
I love pizza. I love tacos. I like pasta. I obviously like sweets.
Steak. Hands down, steak.
I like steak.
Would be my number one.
There's a lot of foods that I love. I just don't think I could narrow it down to one. I love pancakes. I like waffles.
You can't put pancakes up there.
I like grilled cheese. Especially with mozzarella sticks. in the middle.
Mozzarella sticks, little marinara sauce. Shout out to Savages. Bro, you can't narrow it down to one. That's crazy. I think most people do.
I like mashed potatoes.
Is there something you don't like other than the three you mentioned?
Not really. You think I'm such a picky eater, but I feel like my food preferences are pretty parallel or aligned with Middle America.
Well, I like to expand my boundaries a little bit.
Yeah, because we're always, on the coast or in the
Yeah.
Caribbean.
3 times in
Yeah.
10 years, whatever it is.
But no, what's something else that, aside from like weird seafood, what's something that I don't like? Besides pickles and sauerkraut.
Tomatoes.
I could take a really big, if they're on something.
You're picking them off and giving them to me.
If they're in big chunks, yes.
Those little cherry tomatoes that you can get off the vine, I think those things like candy.
If it's tomatoes on like a taco, or if they're like real finely chunked up on a salad, I'll eat them. But if it's a slice of tomato, I'm picking that off.
Yeah, you give it to me. No, I love tomatoes.
But I like anything else tomatoes, ketchup, spaghetti sauce.
It's kind of like the orange juice thing.
I feel like tomatoes taste a lot different raw.
Well, I think because ketchup has so much sugar in it.
True. But I like spaghetti sauce.
Still has a lot of sugar in it.
I like chili, has tomato juice in it.
See, that's another argument I get in with people. Tomato chunks do not belong in chili.
I'm not picky with
And I
chili.
think beans do belong in chili. I don't care what Texas says. The whole state's wrong.
Mm-hmm. So what's something else that I don't like?
I don't know.
I'm not that picky.
I'm trying to think.
I eat most fruits and vegetables. I pretty much will eat almost any fruit.
Yeah. I don't know how much argument here. I'll put them down.
Okay. So I said for Middle America, Indiana, I'm pretty aligned with. the food preferences around here.
Well, that's the great thing about food. There's so much variety you can, and we are fortunate to live where we do, and be blessed with all the food we can eat. But yeah, it's always an argument with us about what we're going to eat, or not what we're going to eat, but just like what things we like, things we don't like. I was like, hey, let's do a podcast on this.
Well, and yeah, and you're weird about your eating. Everybody already knows how possessive you are of your food.
I do not like people touching me while I eat. I don't like people taking food off my plate. I don't like people asking me for food off my plate, including you. You know that, but you still do it just to drive me crazy.
I don't do it as much as I used to.
And I get it when we're on vacation or we're at a new restaurant and you want to be like, oh, I would like to try that because that's something I don't get very often. But if I'm just having some mac and cheese and a sandwich at the house and you want to bite of my mac and cheese, that drives me crazy.
I don't do that as much as I used to.
You've gotten a little bit better.
Because you threatened to stab me with your fork.
Yes, the plate's very, very sacred. Can't be.
I know.
Can't be
I've
bothered.
already explained your
I'm very protective of my food.
pre-meal rituals.
Maybe it's because I'm an only child. I never had to deal with a sibling trying to bother me while I'm eating.
My sister and I didn't bother each other.
Yeah, you guys were pretty far apart though. I bet you bothered her meal all the time.
Probably not.
I bet you did.
Probably not.
You got it from somewhere.
And we did have ice cream tonight, and I could feel your cringe from across the table when I asked to try a bite of your ice cream.
It did bother me.
And there's only like 20 some flavors, but I'm not going to get the same flavor as you. We're not going to be that couple. Sorry, I wanted to try yours, and I offered you a bite of mine. I've never asked you for a bite of yours and not offered a bite of mine.
But I don't want what you order, or I would order it. I wanted bear claw, which was fantastic.
I wanted something different, but I just wanted to see what yours tasted like, because maybe I want to try it next time.
Well, it was dark chocolate, cashews, and caramel.
Okay.
That pretty much explains it.
I think my little half teaspoon bite isn't going to starve you.
Tainted it.
I contaminated it, didn't I?
Contaminated. Well, we could sit here and argue all night, but we do have big differences in our food preferences, but I think everyone does, and it kind of makes dinner fun and food debates. And yeah, the way I will admit, the way I eat is kind of very particular.
You cringe with the way Blair eats, and he's too.
I know, like when he gets a little food on his face and you just leave it, I have to wipe it off.
Me, I just leave it?
Yeah, there are times you're like, oh, it's cute. I'm like, no, it's not.
Because it is cute. He's two. It's like the only time in your life where they don't care what they look like, and they could have food all over their face, and they don't care. They don't even notice it.
But I'm like, I can wipe that off for you, buddy. You're just like, oh, let's just leave it.
It's fine. He's going to get wiped down afterwards.
But that's fine, but he doesn't have to have people think applesauce on his upper lip while he's eating.
He doesn't care. He's saving it for later.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. All right, well, enjoy your dinner, enjoy your food, and I'm sure everyone else has the same argument with their spouses because we all have different tastes in food. And this will be an argument I'm sure we'll have for 50 years, so.
For sure.
And be nice if you're going to want someone else's food. Don't just reach and grab. Make sure you ask.
I don't. I always ask.
You've gotten better at it.
And you still say no.
Well, I got to guard my plate, so. Cheers.
Make it a day. Great.